Matt Nikodym here. I am the chair of the Resource Development Committee and longtime board member at the Boys and Girls Club. I wanted to take a minute today to talk with all the committee members and anyone that has the misfortune of listening to this call or this video and talk to you about a concept that I brought to the board probably 10 years ago, and that's about the idea of being a AAA organization. And the board is pretty well versed in what a AAA organization is, but it's where really every member of the board, and I would like to extend this to the rest of the committee members and our trustees, where everyone is motivated to be an ambassador, an asker, and an advocate. These boards kind of thrive where there is a culture of philanthropy within the organization. And I think it's really important right now within the community because we have a lot of great nonprofits and a lot of great nonprofit youth-serving organizations that are doing great work and are out in the community telling that great work. And I'm hoping that after this short video that everyone that hears it feels empowered to do the same. And so the culture, to me, culture of philanthropy is just an understanding that any interaction with anyone in the community is part of the development process. So you don't always have to be an asker, but if you're out there being an ambassador, an advocate, that is super, super important to us within the resource development work that we're doing when it ultimately comes time to ask for the money or an investment. So an ambassador is simply someone that has made a financial commitment to the organization, whether that's time or treasure. If you're a committee member, I've served on lots of committees in this community, you certainly are making an investment, and we at the organization from the board level really appreciate that. And I think an ambassador is some role that everyone should play, whether you're a board member or a committee member, where you're just out doing stewardship moments and continuing the process or the educational moments of and sharing the mission and vision that the organization is doing. Hopefully within your committee work or as a board member or a board of trustee member, you feel that you have been educated in the elevator speech and that you're willing to share that within the community or within your circle of friends and family. An advocate who, once again, is someone who's made a financial commitment to the organization. You're going to see a theme here with that. But I am RD, so I'm usually going to be asking for money. But also has a strategic role in sharing the information about the organization. And so you may be advocating more on a formal role with city officials or foundation officers. You don't necessarily have to be asking for an investment, but you are advocating on behalf of the organization. And if you need help in that process of feeling educated, please reach out to us. We're more than happy to share what I'm going to call the elevator speech with you. And then the asker is pretty evident. And if you're on the RD committee, you are an asker. Outside of that, we may not ask you to be an asker, but there are times where if you're feeling comfortable as a committee member and we come to you because we know that you have a strategic relationship with someone who we're trying to get maybe a meeting with or an introduction with, we may reach out to you for that. But those are going to, from a committee standpoint, probably be a kind of a one-off situation. And so I always kind of joke, not everyone needs to be an asker, but I need you to be an ambassador, an advocate in some manner. We'll do the asking, but everybody is part of that process. And so obviously the askers are probably the most well-informed and the well-trained and have on an ongoing basis more actual meetings or coffee meetings or lunches with our supporters and more stewardship moments where we're asking for the investment. So I appreciate everything you do for this organization. It truly takes a village to keep our mission and vision going. It's been a passion of mine for a very long time since I started working at Kids Stop 25 years ago when I was in college. The impact that anybody can have by just showing up and giving a kid a chance is really powerful. And so I thank you all for your commitment to that. We're doing great things in this community. To that end, we're also going to, I want to make a plug for our 50th Golden Gala that we're having on the May 14th, sorry about that, May 14th, where we're going to take a moment to celebrate the wonderful work that we've done the last 50 years. We're going to celebrate the past, and some of those stories I think will shock some of the people that are in attendance. They don't know how close this organization came from really not being in existence today. We're going to share and take a moment to share with you the present and the good work that we're doing, and we hope to share the vision of what we're going to do in the future. It's going to be a different event than we've had in the past. It's going to be really, really fantastically curated. We've hired a former Broadway professional to help curate this. We're going to have high quality arts performances and TED-like talks, and we're going to ask for an investment in the future from you at the event as well. So we look forward to seeing you there. If you need any details, please reach out to us. Thank you.